One of the features of this month's Tampa Bay Parenting magazine is teaching empathy to our children. Here to tell us more is the creative director for the magazine and one of our favorites, Laura Byrne. Laura, welcome back.
Shucks.
How are you?
You can hang out with me any day. I'm great. You know, our June issue, because we talk so much with other parents about raising good humans, right? We all want to raise a good kid and someone who's going to give back. So that's why with June, we're like, let's make this our empathy issue. But really, I think every month we're going to try to make it our empathy issue, have something related to that because it is so important. And nowadays with technology, there's such a disconnect with us. We communicate via social media or text message, and the problem is we're losing that art of conversation and talking to people and stepping into other people's shoes, which is so important in understanding another person's position or how they're feeling.
Well, let's dive in a little bit because I'm kind of, again, you know, my little one's only a year and a half, but already I'm kind of worried. Like when she, you know, smacks the dog, I'm like, oh gosh, what do I do? How do I teach her sympathy, empathy, all of the important characteristics?
At 1 and a half.
Where do you begin and how old? Is it too early to start? What do I do?
It's never too early, but I'll tell you it's really hard at 1 and a half because the world revolves around them. But it's just little things, you know, slapping, they're like, oh, you know, how do you think that makes you feel? And they don't understand, but just talking to them. But, you know, one thing that you can do, and even with little ones, is teaching them that things that they can do to give back.
I like this.
And helping other kids out there. I know you guys know this now, you know, with the campaign that's running here with the Food for Families, how 1 in 4 kids just like your kids, don't know where their next meal is coming from. So why not take your kids to the grocery store and let them pick out some food items that they can donate, or let them raise money that they can donate to help feed other kids just like them, and letting them know not every child knows that their lunch is going to be there at lunchtime or that they're going to have that bowl of cereal in the morning.
Well, you already talked about how every month you maybe have some little tidbits on empathy, but I think June really is a good time because this is officially summer vacation.
Summer, people have more time on their hands, and you know, people have asked, well, where can I volunteer with my kids? And it can be really tough when you have a young child to find places where they can volunteer their time. So one of the places that's just fantastic is Feeding Tampa Bay, and we were just there this week, and you can see this group of kids. They're from a local church, but we saw other groups of kids from local schools, and they're there this summer volunteering their time. And they can go during the week. As long as they're 10 or older, your kids can go and volunteer there as long as they have an adult or parent. And they also, once a month, maybe have a younger one. And even your 1 and a half year old, you can go to these, but they're called family nights. They host them once a month. Unfortunately, the July is a wait list right now. They're very popular, so definitely try to register in advance. But it's fantastic. They have activities for kids, and the kids, it's a learning experience too, because they learn how to sort different foods, like the vegetables go here, the fruits go in this, but just an amazing experience. And why not have your kids, you know, donate their allowance, because $1 can provide 10 meals for someone here, right here in Tampa Bay, that stays here at home.
We actually just learned that, and we were talking about why June in the summer months it's so important to think of helping feed the others, because again, you think of it around the holidays more, so it's important to bring up that message. We learned that with our station initiative that we just had, and so we were talking summer, but of course you always think of like the holidays will be here before we know it, and I know that's one way you can teach kids to give back as well.
And even now, you know, Metropolitan Ministries, they just had their big fundraiser this past weekend or event to get toys in. So why not start donating those toys now? You have that extra time this summer. Make the best of it with your kids, and it's just a wonderful way to teach them that the world does not revolve around them, that there are people out there who are struggling. And what a great time to get out and volunteer with other people who are outside of their inner circle of friends. Another great way to teach empathy, because they're talking to more people, talking to people from different backgrounds and expanding their social circles.
Which is always key. And you know what else? It's nice to be able to talk about these kind of events instead of just watching, you know, Sesame Street, Daniel Tiger, which I'm kind of hoping that rubs off on my little one.
There's always a really good lesson with Daniel Tiger.
I love that. I love that. But these are some real issues. So again, where can people get the magazine so people can get their hands on it and stay up to date?
So we are all throughout the area. They're at libraries. We can be found we're at Whole Foods, just locations throughout the area. But if you want to see the digital issue, you can just go to tampabayparenting.com. And we're super excited because we're launching our new website here very soon. And it's just going to be more user-friendly. It's going to be the same great information. It's just going to be much more user-friendly.
Good for you, Laura. Thank you for coming in. We always appreciate it. Again, teaching empathy, never too early, right?
Never too early.
Oh, good stuff. Thanks again, and be sure to pick up your Tampa Bay Parenting magazine for June very soon.